next week as Penn State keeps pace. Durbin from 29. And he's 2 for 2 tonight. And Ohio State makes it 48-3. Well, Tuesday, there's a fairly important event going on in this country, which you may have heard of. Then there's the reveal of the playoff rankings Tuesday night. If you want to change a pace, flip over there and whatever way you're leaning on Tuesday, you may want to watch.
You may want to give yourself an hour.
Yes.
You may want to hang out with us and break down the rankings. I know I'll be happy to be there.
A little change of pace. You see in 2014, Ohio State was 16th in the initial rankings, and of course got up to the 4 seed and won the national championship.
3 of the 4 came out of the initial rankings.
Last year was Oklahoma, which was 15th, beat Baylor in that game we saw in Waco, eventually shot up to number 4. Clemson went wire to wire, of course, before losing to Bama in the championship game. Clemson stayed undefeated, a beatdown today at home. So they're very much in the mix. You'd figure, Alabama, if they can hold the 7-0 lead they have in Baton Rouge midway 4th quarter, you figure the Tide would stay at the top. Clemson 2.
Yeah, I would
Michigan
think so.
3.
Yeah, that's what I would think. And if Washington wins out at Berkeley, then they would be sitting there at 4.
And Trey Bryant, the freshman returner, has been busy tonight. He'll get another shot from that corner on the left side. This time he tries to stay to the right, shakes off a hit, and gets out near the 30-yard line.
You look at these rankings, and because of the results tonight, one thing that stands out to me is the All-State playoff rankings. Number 8. If you're in Madison and you're watching this game, you're the winner tonight, because with Nebraska losing, Wisconsin now controls its own destiny to get to Indianapolis, and theoretically, if they keep winning and if they win in Indy, they can control their own destiny to get to the playoff. So tonight, a big win for Ohio State, and the big winner besides Ohio State is Wisconsin.
Let's go to Cassidy in the studio.
Thanks, Chris. Dr. Pepper Championship Drive update. Number 5, Washington taking on Cal. Huskies down 3 until Jake Browning finds John Ross for a 60-yard touchdown pass. It's 7-3 Washington right now in the first. This game over on ESPN. Chris, Herbie, back to you.
Cassie, thank you. That is a dynamic passing game that Chris Peterson has. Fife collects the snap and just misfires. Here are the Washington Huskies, who were placed at 5th by the committee. Did win against Stanford. Did look better at the time. Got to win at Utah late.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the 7 and the 17. That's what they were ranked when they played them. The Utah win was impressive. That's probably the only win that's impressive for Washington at this point. But next week, maybe one of the hottest teams in the Pac-12, probably the hottest team in the Pac-12, USC, they play next week, and then end with Washington State on the road. I'd be very surprised, personally, if Washington runs the table.
SC thumping Oregon today. And they throw it up, and it is intercepted. On the far side, Hooker weaving his way. Malik Hooker followed, but his blocks like a running back. What an effort. Pick 6, number 2 tonight for Ohio State, and number 6 for the season. 6 house calls for this defense after interceptions.
That's Hooker's 2nd. There is actually a flag down. So I don't know if it's a block in the back or a celebration. We'll have to see. It's over by the Nebraska sideline.
There was a scuffle. I think Bosa was getting into with Nick
After the
Bates.
play was over, they're offsetting unsportsmanlike conduct fouls. Defense number 97. 68 on White. Those fouls offset, the touchdown count.
So it stands. Those are 2 feisty cats.
Yeah.
Nick Gates for Nebraska is their best and feistiest offensive lineman, and the young buck Bosa getting into it after the pick 6.
Yeah. That's surprising.
What a run by Hooker. I mean, He can do everything athletically. We know he's a great basketball player.
I was going to say, you and I had a chance to sit down with him a couple weeks ago, talking to him about hoops, and he kind of looked like a guard weaving his way up the court there.
Except there are a lot more guys than on a basketball court. Right? That was a terrific, instinctive run.
Just a great feel.
A sophomore who's got more football to play at Ohio State. But after he's done here, you're going to see him on Sundays. This guy's a tremendous talent.
Watch Denzel Ward right there, the tip. That gave him the opportunity. So it's Hooker that gets the pick. Great job by Ward. Watch this effort right here by Denzel. Look how long Ward is.
Skied.
I mean, he got up in the air, and the presence and the awareness there by Malik Hooker, who takes his back, has such a good feel as a runner in the open field. Great job by Ward. 5'10", 100.